Hi, welcome to the channel and this how to start collecting Orks video. Orks have to be one of the most diverse model ranges available at the moment. There are so many amazing third-party models in addition to Games Workshop and Forge World. Companies like Cromlech, for instance, and they're perfect for kit bashing as it's essentially how Orks build stuff anyway. Key thing when you're starting off is thinking about what type of Ork army you want to build. There's so much choice and so many ways to build an army, and the best thing is to choose models you enjoy, not just the ones that are currently performing in the meta. They lend themselves well to being Horde, Specialist, Heavy, Vehicle armies, and even shooty or melee. There's so many ways to build an Ork army and put your stamp on it. Orks are also one of the easiest and fun armies to paint, as by their nature they're not very uniform and regimented, so really you can just have fun. As we've seen with a lot of factions, there's the choice of start collecting and combat patrol. There's not many start collecting boxes available anymore as it's been replaced, so see what you can find at your local store. Both come with a great discount, and the start collecting at £55 is about a 68% saving. The combat patrol at £85 works out roughly at 60% saving. It's difficult to work out as a lot of models and their pricing hasn't been released yet. Both boxes are really good and they come with boys and a Death Dread, which, while it isn't performing very well, is quite a cool model. And so one of the choices you're going to make is whether you want the new boy sculpts or the old boy sculpts. Both the boxes are around a tier 2 level, so pick the one that meets your budget, and then pick whichever extra units you like from the ones I'm recommending. These start collecting boxes for the Orks are some of the best savings in all the factions, so it's well worth picking one up. It's worth picking up some Gretchen as well, and while they're not the best unit, they're certainly the cheapest troop option for Orks. They have objectives secured, but the Grot Shield strat isn't really that good anymore. Starting off with some must-have units. Trucks are fantastic, 70 points, cheap, great transport for manoeuvrability around, and they're actually pretty resilient with Ramshackle. They come with some shooting and melee, and they're great with Truck Boys, as it extends to a massive charge threat range, as they can move, disembark and charge. The Kill Rig is next that I recommend, although it's not actually released yet, and it seems to be one that GW are pushing as it's so strong. 190 points, toughness 8, 16 wounds, and with Ramshackle it's really efficient for the price. It's a Psyker, can make 2 casts, it's great at shooting and melee, and it's handy with a 1 CP strat for ground shaker shells, which means you can select an enemy, halve its movements, and -2 from advance and charge. Probably the best flyer in the codex, the Dakka Jet, to 120 points. As with all flyers, it can get anywhere on the board, and it's -1 from the hit roll because it's hard to hit, and when you call the Speed Wire, it'll be dishing out 42, strength 6, -2 AP, damage 1 shots. Warbikers used to be good and even better now in 9th edition. 75 points for 3, they're really fast and also advanced 6. Natively -1 to hit, and with the Dakka guns and Speedwire, they're pumping out 12 shots each. They're also pretty good in melee. Squighog Boys are next and pretty interchangeable for Warbikes. Also 75 points for 3 models. The toughness 6 with a 6+ invuln for being beast snaggers, and they are super scary in melee. A quick honourable mention. This is for the Commandos, new unit released as part of the Kill Team box. So again, not available yet, but will be 50 points for the minimum size squad. They have forward deployment, so definitely going to hound the enemy. A 3+ cover save, +1 to wound in melee. Loads of options on this squad and some really cool sculpts. Now for some more must-have vehicles. The Megatrack Scrapjet. 90 points, efficient vehicle with Ramshackle. It's fast, it's very shooty, and has strength 8 guns and melee. It can also deal mortal wounds when it charges. The Rucker Truck Squig Buggy, a fantastic vehicle, also 90 points. Cheap, fast, and has Ramshackle as well. It can know line of sight with some of its shooting, which is super powerful in 9th at the moment. And it can make 3d6 shots at strength 5, -2 AP and 2 damage, and ignore line of sight. It also has 4+ shooting because it's got a Grot Gunner, which is about as best you're going to get with Orks. With each of these 2 vehicles, you likely want to take more than one, but when you're starting off, just grab one and see how it plays. And now for the best unit in the codex. The 145 point Beast Boss on Squigosaur. It's super cheap for the amount of power it delivers. It's got 9 wounds, 5+ invuln, -1 to damage, and it's got 8 really hard hitting melee attacks. You can also beef it up a bit and give him -1 to wound and a 5+ feel no pain. This guy is super scary in melee, and the Squigosaur just adds to that with its 3 attacks. Strength 7, -3 AP, 3 damage, and on rolls of 6 to wound, it's 3 mortal wounds instead. Definitely the best model in the codex, and expect everyone to be buying them as soon as they're released. The Orks have actually changed with their 9th edition codex. They're no longer just purely a horde army. There's lots of ways to build them and some really cool vehicles. Let me know in the comments if I've missed any obvious ones. Drop us a like because it helps this video spread to others, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.